Welcome to a world where simplicity speaks volumes and elegance resides in every wooden beam. In this video, we explore a stunning tiny farmhouse that bridges rustic charm with modern sensibilities, proving that romance isn't reserved for sprawling estates. Rustic Romance in a Modern World invites you into a cozy retreat designed for dreamers and minimalists alike. Whether you're craving country comfort or sleek functionality, this tiny home captures the spirit of both. Let's step inside this charming blend of nostalgia and innovation. The moment you lay eyes on the exterior, you're greeted by weathered wood siding, black metal roofing, and a white-trimmed porch that whispers farmhouse charm. Reclaimed barnwood frames the windows, giving the home texture and authenticity. It's a nod to history, yet with clean lines and curated color palettes, this structure feels undeniably current. It doesn't scream for attention, it invites curiosity. The wraparound porch offers a serene spot to sip coffee and soak in nature, blending rustic design with tranquil outdoor living. As you enter, the living space immediately embraces you in warmth. Natural wood floors stretch across the room, complemented by creamy white shiplap walls that reflect light and amplify space. A compact linen sofa sits under the window, flanked by vintage sconces and a rustic coffee table made from salvaged beams. Though the room is small, its design feels open and intentional. Every texture, from the woven area rug to the throw pillows, evokes countryside coziness without sacrificing modern polish. The ceiling boasts exposed wood beams that run the length of the room, creating contrast against the white painted tongue-and groove paneling. It's a classic farmhouse detail that brings structural elegance to the tiny interior. The juxtaposition of rough wood against smooth plaster nods to bygone eras, while still feeling fresh and timeless. In this space, tradition and trend coexist beautifully, and it's in these very elements that the romance of rustic living truly shines. Despite its compact size, the kitchen is a rustic culinary dream. Butcher block countertops rest atop shaker-style cabinetry in soft sage green, while open shelves showcase ceramic dishes and copper cookware. A farmhouse sink with a matte black faucet serves as the focal point, surrounded by handcrafted tile backsplash. Under-cabinet lighting adds warmth and functionality. Every drawer and nook has a purpose, because in tiny living, thoughtful design reigns supreme. This kitchen doesn't just feed the body, it nourishes the spirit. Nestled beside a large picture window is a cozy dining nook built for slow mornings and heartfelt conversation. A reclaimed wood table anchors the space, paired with two high-back cross chairs and a bench with under-seat storage. Sunlight streams in, illuminating a vase of fresh wildflowers. It's the kind of place where rustic romance is lived daily, in quiet breakfasts, candlelit dinners, and the occasional rainy day sketch session. This corner proves that even small spaces can foster big feelings. Lighting plays a huge role in creating ambience, and this tiny farmhouse knows it well. Soft Edison bulbs hang from iron pendants above the kitchen island, casting a warm golden glow. Vintage-style sconces line the hallway, and the living area features a farmhouse chandelier with a modern twist. At night, this home transforms into a cozy haven lit by gentle shadows and intentional illumination, bringing out the texture in the walls and the grain in the wood. Peppered throughout the space are vintage treasures that tell stories. An old pie safe turned linen cabinet, a hand-painted wooden sign above the pantry, and a cast iron kettle used as a planter. Each item brings soul to the home. These details speak of heritage, curated with love and placed with intention. The presence of history grounds the modern layout, reminding us that in a fast-paced world, there's beauty in things that last and tales worth preserving. Clever storage is the secret weapon of tiny living. In this home, built-ins are seamlessly integrated into walls, stairs, and benches. Drawers slide beneath the couch, cubbies hide beneath the stairs, and kitchen cabinets rise all the way to the ceiling. Even the ladder to the loft has hidden storage compartments. The design encourages minimalism, not by restriction, but by elegance, proving that simplicity, when done right, can be both functional and freeing. Decor here is sparse but deliberate. A few framed botanical prints line the hallway. An antique mirror reflects light near the entry. A trio of hand-thrown ceramic vases rest atop a shelf. These carefully chosen accents enhance rather than clutter the space. This is minimalism with warmth, pared down but never cold. The rustic influence ensures it always feels inviting, like a well-worn novel that fits perfectly in your hands. Climb the wooden ladder and you'll find a sleeping loft that's as enchanting as it is practical. The bed rests beneath a low-sloped ceiling with exposed beams, giving the space a snug, cocoon-like quality. Soft linen bedding in neutral hues is layered with knit throws and plush pillows. Fairy lights and a single reading lamp complete the mood. This loft isn't just for sleeping, it's a personal hideaway, ideal for nighttime reflections or lazy Sunday mornings. Large windows are intentionally placed to bring the outdoors in. In the bedroom loft, a skylight reveals the stars. In the living area, double-paned windows frame the trees like art. Even the bathroom features a small stained glass window that filters colorful light across the tiles. These views transform the surrounding landscape into part of the decor. Whether it's sunrise or snowfall, nature becomes the ever-changing artwork on this tiny home's walls. The bathroom is a serene escape filled with farmhouse flair. A sliding barn door reveals a compact oasis with a stone-topped vanity, vintage-style sink, and bronze fixtures. White subway tiles wrap the shower, accented by natural wood shelving and greenery in terracotta pots. Though small in footprint, the room feels spacious thanks to its clever layout and bright color palette. It's a reminder that luxury is not about size, it's about thoughtful execution. This home was crafted with intention, using reclaimed wood, eco-friendly insulation, and low VOC finishes. The use of sustainable materials not only reduces the carbon footprint but adds a tactile sense of authenticity. You feel the history in every floorboard, the integrity in each joint. This is a home that's not just built, but grown, loved, and lived in. It tells a deeper story, that rustic romance is rooted in respect, for craft, for nature, for home. A soft, earthy palette carries throughout the home, warm whites, muted greens, deep browns, and touches of charcoal. These tones connect the spaces and echo the colors found just outside the window: bark, stone, sky, and soil. The result is a calming visual rhythm that makes the home feel larger and more cohesive. Color isn't used to shout, but to soothe, to create continuity, comfort, and emotional resonance. Just outside the home, a gravel path leads to a fire pit encircled by vintage metal chairs and tree stump stools. A wooden swing hangs from an oak tree nearby. There's even a raised garden bed for herbs and vegetables. The exterior isn't just an afterthought, it's an extension of the lifestyle. Here, rustic living means gathering under the stars, tending the land, and enjoying the quiet simplicity that modern life so often overlooks. This tiny farmhouse is built not just for efficiency, but for connection. Every corner encourages togetherness, whether it's cuddling up on the couch, cooking side by side, or sipping tea under the porch light. This isn't a home designed for isolation, but for shared experience. It's the kind of place that inspires heartfelt conversation, meaningful moments, and romantic simplicity, every single day. Though rustic in aesthetic, this home embraces technology subtly. Solar panels on the roof, smart lighting, hidden sound systems, and energy-efficient appliances work quietly behind the scenes. The modern world is here, but it's not front and center. It supports the lifestyle without overwhelming it, proof that technology and tradition can, in fact, coexist gracefully. This tiny farmhouse was clearly designed by someone who loves what they do. From the dovetail joints to the sanded edges, you can sense the care poured into every inch. And that love continues in how the space is used, intentionally, gratefully, and gently. This home is more than walls and windows, it's an invitation to live with purpose and presence, and to find beauty in the everyday. This home transforms with the seasons. In autumn, the porch becomes a haven with blankets and pumpkins. In winter, the loft feels like a snow globe sanctuary. Spring brings new blooms in the garden bed, while summer offers cool shade and night breezes. It's a year-round romance with nature and rhythm, a home that changes with you and the world outside. No prefab feelings here, every inch of this tiny home reflects craftsmanship. From hand-carved trim around windows to custom cabinetry and hand-painted signage, there's an artisanal touch that makes the home feel uniquely loved. It's not about perfection, but personality. Each imperfection, every knot in the wood, adds character and story, enriching the rustic romance that defines this home. One of the most compelling things about this tiny farmhouse. It proves you don't need to be wealthy to live beautifully. With smart design and modest materials, it delivers luxury in spirit if not in square footage. It's a budget-friendly dream that feels anything but cheap. The romance of this home lies in its accessibility. Anyone, anywhere, can create their own haven with heart. More than architecture, this tiny farmhouse tells a story of slowing down, of prioritizing connection over clutter, and of rediscovering the joy in simplicity. It doesn't try to impress, it tries to welcome. It asks you to be present, to breathe, to notice. And in that noticing, you rediscover something profound, that life isn't measured in square feet, but in meaningful moments. This home is for the romantic realist, the one who wants to live intentionally, without giving up charm. For couples dreaming of a simpler life, for creatives seeking inspiration, for anyone ready to trade noise for nuance. It's a design for those who believe love belongs in the details, and that the smallest spaces often hold the greatest possibilities. As we leave this tiny farmhouse haven, we carry with us a sense of calm and clarity. It's a home that whispers rather than shouts, a reminder that romance can thrive in simplicity and that modern life can still make room for rustic charm. In a world of fast everything, this space offers a breath, a pause, and a promise that you don't need more to feel more. You just need the right space, and the right heart to fill it.